commitment.
Okay guys, we are live, apologies for the delay, here for ERN Division 1, the final race of the season here in Abu Dhabi. A few guys out on track already, including a couple on what appears to be wet weather tyres. I don't know if that's a mistake, let's have a look. We have, yes, good old Neo Zephyr attempting on the intermediates. And his teammate attempting the wets. Maybe they just, maybe they know something strange about the weather we don't. I doubt that here. Oh, yeah, and Dave Rombus has lost it. Okay, is everyone's audio included?
Yep.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Get. I don't quite know what Days Ramos is doing. He's now reversing down the pit straight.
Just started that bit, orange juice.
I think you wrote Division 2 in the stream.
Oh, I thought I changed it to 1. So wait.
Oh my god. Days Rhombus is on full wet and Neo Zephyr is on Intels. What's happening?
Yeah. Oh,
He's reversing,
Days Rhombus reversing as the McLaren comes flying past him.
Oh my
Quite
god,
sure.
he will be disqualified.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
what
think
he's
he's
doing.
ghosting as well, isn't he?
I think I'll go off him for now. So Stubbsy puts in the first. Good first lap, actually. A good banker from Stubbsy, already into the 32s. That's a good lap from Stubbsy to start us off with.
Speedy's out, is he?
Now I'm back racing with us as well, puts in a 32.9. And ARS Alan, or is it Alain, does a mid 33. So some good banker laps going on already. Really quick from Stubbsy to start us off with. Who have we got coming around next? I think we have Shoof in the McLaren. He's coming down the second straight now. Oh, he's not. I'm looking at the wrong orange dot on the map as he turns around a corner. Not a straight. Oh, Wilson goes into the mid-33s as well in the Alpha Tauri. We'll stay on board with Shoof as he comes to finish his lap. What's this going to be? Another mid-33s. Looking like a close grid already after the first few people have been round. That lap time from Stubbsy already standing out to be quite quick. Next, I think we've got a Renault coming round. Is that a Renault? No, no, he's on an in-lap. Davinson coming around. What can Davinson do? What, a 32.6?
Oh,
3 cars now into the 32s.
nice.
Stubbsy's time holding up well so far. Car not on an outlap.
On the mediums.
I still don't know what Days Rumbus is doing. I'll stop watching him. Z-Tech's currently on an outlap. There we go, Boots is on a lap in the Alfa Romeo. He's going to come around the final corner.
I think he's backed out of it, mate.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look
No,
good.
yeah, no.
Nearly's on the exit. Is he going to go for a second attempt? Looks like he's still
Yeah,
pushing.
he is, yeah.
Looks like he's going for a second run. Who else have we got? No, I'm not going to watch Days Rhombus anymore.
Neo's on a fly down the
His
back
teammate
straight.
has yep, you can see he's got rid of those
Intermediates.
those inters now. He's figured out the soft sticky tyres are probably a little bit better for the track conditions. Wait a second, I'm just going to go and share the stream.
think ABR boots back out of his lap again. I think is he going to go in the pits this time? Yes, into the pits he goes. Bruno Wilson still sat in the pits. I think he needs to get one effort.
Okay, it's going to take too long for me to do it on all the different platforms. I'm not technically gifted like some, so I'll get someone else to do it. Okay.
I think Connor's done a flyer, isn't it, at the minute? On his mediums.
Connor, let's go on board
Yeah.
with Connor.
It is,
There we go. Just coming around now, the final corner in the Haas. It's been the closest challenge to Bruno for most of the season. What can he do? 33.2.
On the mediums.
Wow.
That is quick.
Mm.
Just 0.6 off Stubbsy's time, which is still the fastest time at the moment. Of course, I can see down on the list Bruno is now on an outlap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see Kenneth this lap. Sorry, Kenneth. Kenneth popped in a 1:33.3 as well. He's now back on an outlap.
Bruno's coming into the last sector now, around the last sector. Just start his fly.
So here comes the man of the moment. He's won, and yes, there is that pink Mercedes. Apologies when I'm watching, reversing at the last corner. Bruno, our champion. He's won, I would say, about 75% of the races, had about 75% of the poles, had about 75% of the fastest laps. I think Dame had the stats, but yeah, he's won the majority of it. He's been outstanding all season, so we'll see what he can do on his first flying attempt. So, first DRS zone coming up for Bruno. Will he be able to challenge his fellow Brazilian and Stubbsy's benchmark time of 32.6, which is still the top time to beat, over halfway through this session now. Bruno, of course, will get first pick of the car for next season. Will he stay with his trusty Haas? Obviously, it's not been the most lucky car for my two fellow commentators next to me this season.
Absolutely not.
But be interesting to see what he goes for in season 5, which for anyone watching is due to start. I think is it middle of February?
7th
David?
of
Is it?
Yeah.
7th of February.
Yeah.
So obviously sign-ups still ongoing. We'll expect people's time trials. Oh, Bruno hit the wall then.
Did you?
Oh, he's
Oh
human.
no,
And he invalidates.
Yeah.
He is a human being.
Yeah, and I also saw him lock up once.
Twice. He lost
Wow.
to the
Oh,
came down back straight as well, yeah. Twice, once his head, I think.
maybe he put his wet setup on.
Yeah.
He's probably
I've seen a couple of cars on wet tyres. Maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah.
Davison is a 10th up on his lap at the moment
Oh,
for
nice.
the first sector. So, of course, if Davison only joined, I think it was just after halfway through the season, but he's been impressive in the race we've seen so far with his pace. So we'll be looking forward to Davison taking the challenge to Bruno next season. As I mentioned, for anyone watching that isn't currently part of ERN, we are currently taking new drivers for the new season. It's all run via Discord, with divisions currently being sorted through your best time trial at Spa, Silverstone and Spain. So get in touch with us if you want to join ERN.
Davison
In
is
the
two-
meantime, we'll
sorry.
continue watching Davison, who is...
Two,
sorry, no.
two tenths up, mate. He's taken 2. He's flying.
Like a good
Yeah,
lap.
he's looking like a good man.
Noam is on a lap as well. So Noam obviously is an old member of ERN who is back. As we had a lock-up from Davison there. Connor has retired. He'd be happy with that lap on the mediums. I think obviously he'll be going for the alternate strategy.
That's close.
So Davison comes across the line. What's it gonna be? This is gonna be close. Oh, it's not as close as I thought it'd be. 4 tenths.
Wow.
Wow.
Davison. So Stubbsy's benchmark time has now been obliterated by the Brazilian, but not the magician known as Bruno. The new Brazilian, BRL Davison, takes provisional pole with just under 5 minutes left of qualifying. I think we can go on board with Kenneth as well. He's backed out of his lap. Noam in the pits. Wilson has backed out. I think Boots has backed out.
Yeah, it's 1.4 down, Boots is.
Neo's on a lap. He's about dead level with his current time.
Yep.
Can I get that pink Mercedes up the grid? Does look like his teammate Days Rhombus is planning to go out on the mediums by the looks of it and improve on his 6 minute 37 benchmark lap time. So here he comes, final 2 corners. It's all about getting the exit right here. Avoiding running too wide. Oh, lose the rear end a little bit. And small improvement, goes up to 10th, 33.4. It's close in the midfield at the moment. Zetex missed his lap, has gone up to 2nd. So he's split Davison and Stubbsy. Bruno currently looks like he's going to be going on the mediums. He's currently in the pits still. So will he be planning the alternate strategy with his teammate in the Haas?
Or is he just making everyone think he's going to go on the mediums and then just nip one in on
possibly?
Yeah. No.
He is on an outlap and he is on the mediums. Legend's currently on a lap. Let's see what the McLaren can do. Coming into the final corner now.
Nice.
No, he's going to the pits. Zetex will be on an in-lap. I may have just caught a corner cut. Give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. That could be it for now. Is anyone going to come out other than Days Rhombus and Bruno and throw another lap in?
Oh, ASR, Alan's on the lap.
Let's find out if he's French or not, because I'm sure that's the French spelling of Alan.
Neo did some nice corner cutting.
So I think it'll be Days Rhombus to come across the line first to start his lap. So we'll give him some airtime. He's been practicing on the less preferred compounds for the first part of qualifying. So we'll see where he can put his car as it clips the advertising boards there. Oh yeah, he took that too early, unfortunately. Yeah. So I think Bruno will be our next man.
Oh. How high can you put
Bruno
it?
do the chicane.
Put it on the mediums. Interesting.
Yeah. Be interesting to see how close he gets to his teammate. Will he beat his teammate on the mediums? Days Rhombus may have shot himself in the foot there. If you're listening, Dazed, it was an interesting strategy with the wet compound tyres.
Maybe he has fuel for.
Time to go out now.
I'm not sure.
Oh, of course, yeah. He might go for a second.
Timer isn't always correct.
Gets nicely out of the way of Bruno. Will Bruno catch the Williams? The Williams gets well out of the way. He's certainly pushing, but then we wouldn't expect anything less from Mr. Bruno. Coming into what I find the worst corner on the track.
It is. It's hard.
Yeah. And these last corners are all about your traction. Not hitting the wall this time. That's good. Gets it right to the white line. This is looking good so far for Bruno. Where's he going to stick it?
Oh.
32.8.
Nice.
On the medium tyres.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What to say?
Good lap from Bruno. Alain is coming across, but oh no, he's invalidated. So I think. What else have we got?
Legends.
Legends. And Days Rhombus. Yes, I think Legends will probably be next. Although I can see an Alpha Taris of Stubbsy has come out for a second attempt. We'll jump on him in a second, because for a banker lap that was a very impressive lap, so you'd like to think there's probably more time in him, because that was his first attempt. So, can Legend help get those McLarens off the back? Notice Speedy has retired.
He's retired right at the start.
Catch that earlier. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looks to be quite the traffic jam at the first hairpin.
Looks like Canil is on a good lap.
He's 3 tenths down.
3 tenths down now, he might have lost it. Sorry, Kenneth, if we've just jinxed you.
Oh no. Yeah. Invalid too.
Legends is 3 tenths up on his lap at the moment, so he's looking to jump up to around where Alain is.
Nice.
Alain, if you're watching, I apologise if I'm getting your name wrong. If it's Alan, then just correct me. Legends goes 7th.
Nice.
So McLaren gets into the top 10. Did Days Rumbus do another lap? He does get a lap in the end, but it sticks. He stays 14th on those mediums. So let's see what Kenneth did. In the end, he's in the pits. So Stubbsy, can he improve on his second attempt? Oh, he's going to catch a racing point at the wrong point of the track, I think. He's coming around now. There's a huge gaggle of cars. There's a crash in front of him. Oh no, that's going to be off-putting. What's he going to do?
Damn. Oh, he's up.
He does
Fantastic.
improve only slightly, stays in the same position. I don't know if that would have been off-putting or not. I saw a racing point come together in another car. I'm not sure if he was trying to get out of the way and maybe didn't see the other car was on the side of the track.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it.
I imagine.
Wow.
I think.
The lap
looks
from
like-
Davison. Wow.
32-2. Yep, I don't think anyone else is on the lap. Everyone's finished or in the pits. But yeah, I mean, Connor's lap was good on the mediums, and then Bruno came round and stuck it in the 32s on the mediums. I mean, I can't get anywhere near that on the soft tyres. I guess that's why he's our undisputed champion of Division 1. Okay guys, so qualifying finish, we'll do a quick rundown and then we'll get some predictions in. I think we've got 8 views at the moment, see if we can get a few more in by the race start. But there we have it, Davison, BRL Davison taking pole position with a 132.2 on those soft tyres. Noam on his return in second place, he'll start on the front row. Zetex in third alongside Stubbsy, who put his 32.6. BRL Bruno Will in a great position on the medium, starting in 5th ahead of Keneal. And we've got Legends, Wilson in 7th and 8th. Connor R starts in 9th, also on the mediums, ahead of ARS Alan. Boots in 11th, ahead of Neo Zephyr. ERN Shoof. Days Rumbus trying his wet strategy. And then Speedy, after not setting a time, will start from 15th place. So what are you guys thinking? What are we thinking with the... obviously it's a long race ahead, but a potential podium in the final race?
Wow. Davison looks super fast. And yeah, not sure. No one is up there too, so... But yeah, both Connor and Bruno Will on the mediums. I think medium soft is the absolute fastest strategy, so... Yeah. Can be a lot of changes when first pit stop is done.
Definitely. If we can see those coming through the field early on, then they can be in the driver's seat come the final stint.
I'm gonna go for Bruno Wills. Bruno Wills, Connor, Davison. Just the way. How fast Bruno's been in a hassle season. Yeah, I think they're both live. Yeah, hassle one too.
Yes. It is hard to bet against Bruno.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for a Davison, Bruno, Stubbsy podium. Stubbsy looks quick. I think he was probably put off at the end. Just might have only cost him a tenth or two, but I think Stubbsy, with that first lap he put in, has shown he's got some pace around here as well. So I think that a combination of those three for me on the podium.
I'm changing Stubbsy for Connor.
Stubbsy for Connor.
Yeah.
Us Hass boys stick together.
Back in 1 second.
Yeah, we have an interesting race ahead of us. Me and Kenneth did a 50% practice race with the AIs on 110. Obviously, he won, and I was P10, I think, which I'm quite happy with 110 AI. But yeah, I did the undercut from soft to medium 1 lap ahead, and I gained 2.5 seconds, I think. So the undercut is super powerful.
Did you get spun out this time, Storm? That's the question.
No.
No, good.
I did a perfect race, so I will probably spin out tomorrow.
As I think me and you are probably the most unluckiest drivers that have been around this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost count the amount of times
Same.
that I've spun this season, but all good fun.
Next season.
Next season, I probably hopefully won't be in a Haas, and I'll be in the
What's up?
car that's been jinxed.
Just stay apart, okay? Daddy's trying to do some work here, okay? Go back in there, watch it, stay apart from each other.
We will see. It's going to be interesting at least.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I struggled a lot with pace the first half of the season too. I mean, the difference, pace difference for me between the old game and this game was tragic.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. I was unbelievably faster than Massey in 2019 game, and now he's a good 8-10 faster than me on most tracks, I'd say.
Yeah.
I haven't changed anything, you know. Just it's one of them things. Isn't it? It's just he nailed it as soon as he got the game. He nailed it straight away, and I did.
Yeah.
And I paid. Oh, that was alright. Actually, first half of the season,
For me, it's all about myself because I feel like everyone else around me has improved, but I have gone backwards.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, made some changes, some settings to my wheel and my camera angle and stuff like that for the last couple of races, and feels like it's coming back a bit to me. I mean, if I go on a new time trial track now, I easily beat my time with 2:3:10. So, and the times I did now for season 5 is quite strong for Division 2. I think I'm still P2, so.
Just
feel strong
in the race.
Yeah, and I mean in Brazil, that was all me. Can't blame it on anyone. And I promise you, I've done like 100 laps in Brazil before the Brazil race. I was so prepared. My setup was super good and strong, and yeah, everything felt good. But yeah, spun on the second lap.
I felt exactly the same, and then I got an okay start, and then just got a bit crowded at turn 1, and coming together with the car and took my front wing off, and ended my race really. It was good. I mean, it was a good race back. I would say I raced hard to get back to 8th, but yeah, it was tough. Going on to the hard at Brazil is just. It's just a killer for speed, especially when sector 2.
Absolutely. I'm hoping for a strong finish of the season tomorrow in Abu Dhabi for Division 2. I really need a good end of the season, so I can put it behind me.
I feel the same. I got my first ever online win at Abu Dhabi, so hopefully it brings good omens for Tuesday night for Division 3.
Yeah, I actually won in ERN season 1 in Abu Dhabi. We did 100% race.
Wow. Yeah. It's a tough track.
Yeah, but the old games with the weight balance you can change around that worked so good for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Does anyone have Z-Tex on their friend list? He's left us.
No, he's back again.
He's back.
He's back.
Yeah,
He's again. Yeah.
I can't seem to log onto my Twitch on my phone, so if anyone can check if anyone puts any questions or anything, then.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I can have
I
it.
signed out my phone one by accident.
Don't forget to put tires on.
Tires. we go. Okay, so formation lap here. Davison leading them around. So I'm looking forward to this final race. We've obviously got Bruno will be coming through after the first set of pit stops, as will Connor. Yeah, and of course we've seen, I think I just caught the end of that, I think you said Kenneth has shown some good pace in practice. I'm not sure how the constructors' stand-ins are looking. Let me have a look. I know Kenneth has secured third with Presto doing his Daytona 24 hours. So good for Kenneth there. Standings. Oh, so it's very close between Mercedes and Alfa Romeo, just a point in it coming into this final race. So it's an uphill battle for Boots, starting down in 11th with both Mercedes in the top 6. Yeah, and obviously we've seen Haas well out in front with the Bruno and Connor show.
I'm pretty sure how's it looking for P3 in the championship?
Yeah, so Kenneth is 5 points ahead of Presto. Presto is obviously doing his 24-hour race. So congratulations to Kenneth on securing top 3. Kenneth mathematically, if I can say it correct, could overhaul Connor, but he would need to win with fastest lap, and Connor not finish in the top 10 to beat him by a point. So it's not. We're not saying it's over, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, but still, Connor's in traffic. He's not used to that.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But he is on,
with,
in my opinion, he is on the fastball strategy. So
yeah.
I mean,
Let's see if Code Matters will give me a front view.
Don't bet on that. Right.
There we go. Okay, so here we go. 5 lights. They're out, but of course there is a delay. There is a Ferrari moving at the back.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Speedy.
it's a ghosted car, isn't it?
Speedy's off and running. The revs are up now, so we're about to see the final race of the season underway.
Ooh.
And they are off.
The start from Davison.
A really good start from Davison.
Wow.
He dropped them all off the start. Stubbsy already climbing over the back of Noam as we head towards the chicane. As there's a gaggle of cars here behind Bruno, starting on those mediums, all lining up. 3 wide as they go into that tight right-hander. Wilson there and Boots side by side, with Connor looking to get involved. Connor's going to follow the Alfa Romeo through.
Oof.
Can he make it stick? They're side by side still. Attempting around the outside. He's going to have the inside line for the next corner. Don't turn him too early. Still side by side. Great racing from Connor and Wilson on the first lap. Legends attempting to get the slipstream as well.
Oh yeah, and he's benefiting on the fighting.
Yeah, that was close. He slides that car in between a gap that was about a length of a Formula 1 car. If you are watching and just tuned in, ignore speed at the front. It is a ghosted car that's set off 10 seconds ahead of everybody else. It does like Davison has that 1 second lead out front already ahead of Stubbsy, who's got past Noam. So we missed that while we were watching the Wilson Legends Connor battle. Let's jump back up front. Z-Tex has left again. I think he might be having some connection issues.
Looks like that's...
It wouldn't be a Codemasters final race of the season without issues, would it? Back onto Connor because he looks like he's the closest, although Alain is all over the back of Neo Zephyr. Softs versus mediums. Is he going to try around the outside? He's going to hold off for this section and wait for the straight, it looks like.
Bruno's got them mediums heated up now, mate. He's close to them now.
It'll be interesting to see that.
Yeah.
Go on board with Alan because Connor. He is now going for the move on Legends. And gets that done nice and easy. Bit of a lock up. Shouldn't affect him too badly. Can Legends come back at him with those soft tyres with the traction? Looks like he will do. Of course, ideally for his strategy, needs to make this stick. And yeah, he stayed ahead for this part.
Interesting to go through the ERS list. As usual, Bruno, almost full.
I don't think he uses it.
No.
I think he's been broken all season. So, who have we got next?
I mean, the softs are going to start fall off after let's see, 4, 6 laps, 5 laps.
Yeah.
Then they're starting to
They
get
don't
really
last too long,
slow.
do they?
I mean, they still feel good, but the times drop very fast.
Yeah.
Boots a hell of a start, hasn't he? He's able to send 4 places on the mediums. It could be a
Good stuff. He's doing what he can for the Alfa Romeo.
He is, yeah.
Because of course, Z-Tech with connection issues, it effectively becomes a battle between Kenneth and Boots for the Mercedes versus Alfa Romeo in the constructors.
The 6th and 7th.
So it looks like Legends has got a bit of a train behind him now. Yeah, on to lap 3. As you said before, Big G, those mediums beginning to get fired up now. And the 2 racing points lining up behind Legends. Oh, he's got a really good exit there. Yeah, Days Rumble should get past Legends there, and he does. Can Neo follow him through? Oh, great teamwork there from the 2 racing points. Legends was double teamed there by the Pink Panthers. Let's head back up towards the battle that we're seeing in the constructors, which is Mercedes and Alfa Romeo. Different strategies, Boots all over Kenneth. Those softs like they're going off already, David.
Yeah, they do fall off fast.
Yeah, and this is only going to play into the hands of Bruno, which I've lost count of how many times that's been said this season. Even when he's not been at the front, the race seems to come to him, and as we say that, he gets the fastest lap of the race. Let's jump on board the Magician. Less than half a second behind Noam now. Noam, of course, returning to ERN. We'll get to see what it's like battling with our champion. Towards the back, Shuf. What's happened to Alan? Made a mistake, he's lost out there. So what can Bruno do? Looks like he's in a bit of a DRS train here, so will he be patient like we've seen him all season? Or will he throw caution to the wind and have a bit of fun in the final race?
He's going to go for the next
Lost my
try.
timings now. If anyone catches the battle, let me know. I've got no timings.
Yeah, Z-Tex has the frame glitch issues.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I remember having that in, I think it
China.
was China, I think. China. Everything that went wrong could go wrong in China.
I got it in Bahrain.
Yeah, it's one of those that I've not seen as much lately, but clearly it's not fixed. But I'll stay on board with Bruno.
Yep, not that common anymore, but they do exist.
Yeah. They just cover up the cracks, Codemasters, and hope that the new updates hide them. Okay, so Davidson coming across the line. Hopefully I get my timings back now, but we'll stay on board with Bruno in this train that he's involved in behind... oh, of course, Speed is not in it, so it is a train for the lead. So we've got Davison, Stubbsy, Noam and Bruno as the battle for the lead.
He is resetting his game, Z-Tex, so he is doing everything he can.
Yeah, and of course if there's a safety car at any point, which is always likely, which is why we say stay in the race.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously if he's got issues, then he can rejoin. Hopefully he saves those issues and he can start making his way back up and help Kenneth in the battle in the constructors.
Why did Legends hit? You see the Legends gone into mediums.
I did see Alan drop down earlier, so unless
yeah.
him and Alan had a coming together, maybe he's damaged his wing, or maybe he's just getting
Bruno's
those
gone
soft
to
tyres.
has he? It was close.
Yeah, he's got Noam there. So Bruno making his move, no waiting around, he wants to get past these soft runners as quickly as possible now. Well, Noam looks like he's coming back a little bit here at Bruno. Oh, look up there. Oh, who's that I've just seen? Davison.
yeah,
Where's
Davison,
Davison gone?
Straight on at
I was on
the,
board with Bruno, and then I heard the tyre screech, and what's happened with Davison?
Oh, let's hope he doesn't have frame issues now.
oh no, he's-
Unless he was just staying out of everyone's way while he rejoined. Don't see any damage.
What happened to Davison?
going very, very slowly.
Yes, I mean, we were on board with Bruno. I heard the tyre screech, and then I just saw a car not make the corner.
Oh no.
And now he's dropped right down the order.
Oh, he lost part of his front wing, isn't
I
he? He's
imagine-
going very slowly.
Doesn't look like it. I think he was waiting till everyone passed. So I imagine we'll probably see him in the pits this time round.
Yeah, he's in the pitch, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So he'll either... Hopefully he'll just change his tyres. Let's go back up to the front. We've lost my timing.
Oh, Davison's
no,
retired
he's
from the
retired from the session, so... Not sure what happened there. Maybe he had an issue as well. But he was leading, went straight on, and then let everyone past. Because obviously had to make sure he didn't rejoin unsafely.
Go Bruno for
But,
the lead.
yeah, on board with Stubbsy at the moment.
Oh,
So
Bruno's in the lead.
Bruno takes the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on the preferred strategy. It is an ominous challenge when people come up against Bruno, it seems.
He is literally going to walk away with this now if he makes no mistakes, isn't he? He's so fast.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens,
Oh,
because
come
the
back
soft
in now.
tyres will hit onto fresh mediums soon. Can Stubbsy go around the outside?
Oh no.
Will he let him back past, or will he hold position?
Invite the no one right back at it.
Yeah. I think he's going to hold his position. Well, Speedy, if you're watching, SpeedyBot doing a great job out front at the moment. Maybe the look has changed and SpeedyBot can take the Ferrari drive. Sorry, Speedy. As it stands, though, obviously Stubbsy's got back the lead courtesy of obviously nearly coming together with Bruno, where he had to take to the outside of the track. Can Bruno get him back as we head towards our first DRS zone?
Ken Neal's coming in the pits. Or pitted, should I say. Just come out in the mediums,
Kenneth
yeah.
getting off those soft tyres then. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on against Boots. Boots obviously on those mediums. As we look now, Bruno now is closing down on Stubbsy. He's going to go for the outside. Gets it done, just about, but of course Stubbsy will come back at him again if he can get the drive out of the corner.
It's a great
Although
exit
Noam has got a
from
good drive.
Bruno.
Yeah, I think Noam here might have a shot at getting second place. Nope, stays behind, but Boots is closing in on the lot of these at the moment. It's been a great drive from Boots. Just sort of gone about his business, and he's in that battle for those podium positions. And Connor only 2.5 seconds back from these top four. It's giving me a lot to think about for Tuesday now. This with how quickly soft has gone off. Z-Tech's 5-second penalty. That must have been quite the corner cut to get an immediate 5 seconds. Whereabouts is he on track?
Stubbsy out in the... No, I'm just in the pits.
Ah, okay. So let's see where they come out in comparison to the likes of Kenneth.
The undercut is powerful.
We'll have a look now. Kenneth coming around the final corner. This could be quite close.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're
think
on their
he's gonna
way.
do it.
On board
He's
with
gonna do
Kenneth
it.
at the moment. Of course,
Yeah,
they do
he's
that
gonna do
horrible
it,
under
yeah.
the track tunnel. He's got the Renault. Will he get Stubbsy?
No.
Come out
He's
together,
going to
aren't
be
they?
tight.
Wow.
So Kenneth makes one position on Noam. His tyres are obviously going to be up to temperature already, so he's going to get the run on Stubbsy in the DRS zone. Although I think it's going on board Dave's Rhombus. He's about to pass Wilson, and yes, makes that. Oh, and Wilson locks up almost into the back of him. Let me go back on board with Kenneth. DRS wide open. He's going to push him to the outside of course, Kenneth will get a second bite of DRS now. Here we go. Kenneth needs to get past Stubbsy. For his battle with Boots. He can't do it. Looks like Stubbsy has got some good straight line speed in the AlphaTauri. Honda Power versus Mercedes. Of course, we know it's equal performance, but it's good to talk about it.
Yeah, but still the cars behave differently. And
yeah.
I mean, I always race with Kenil's race setups, and yeah, they're good, but they're even better with the Mercedes.
Yeah. I think we're seeing Wilson into the pits now, so got a few gaps coming up now. So as the race sort of quietens down, I think our main battle is Stubbsy, Kenneth, and Noam. It would appear while we wait for our medium runners to come to the end of their first stint. Would anyone risk doing a one-stop here, do you think, David? Or
No.
do we think this will be a stone cold two-stop?
I mean, you can do the one-stop, but it's not fast.
No. I imagine the hard tyres are probably not very nice around here.
No, and at the end they are, probably slow like Intos.
Well, Dave's Rombus will have some good experience of those if he was to try that when he did his wet simulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Subsy doing a great job of defending against Kenneth here with him on his DRS. Noam seems to have found himself on his return in a DRS train every chance he's had, so he might have to get a bit inventive with Kenneth and Stubbsy.
Oh. Penalty for Kenneth.
Ooh, a 3-second penalty for Kenneth. That could be costly towards the end because, of course, him and Boots were tied together on the track earlier. Bruno now coming into the pits. So interesting how Bruno comes out in comparison to Stubbsy. So this is going to be interesting. So he blinks first of the medium runners, of the front medium runners. So there we go. So he'll do medium, soft for Bruno. And he's coming out of the pits, I think. They're going to get him. So Bruno's going to have to make up some positions on track here. This is going to be close. He's going to come out right in between the Renault and the Mercedes, I think. Oh, just in between. Slots that car in. So he is... Yeah, he's behind Kenneth. So it's worked out really well for Kenneth. He's made up some positions. And of course he's in DRS of Stubbsy, so he can defend from Bruno. And Boots, again, gone quiet about his business, finds himself in the lead of this race, with Connor hunting him down. So Connor 1.5 seconds behind Boots at the moment. Those are still out on track. Of course, Speedy's AI is still running well in third.
Yep.
Bruno's got Canelo.
He's going to get
Yeah, there's a little blast of ERS coming out.
pushes him to the outside, leaves him
Nice
the
little
width of a
braking.
Formula 1 car and nothing more. Oh, has Kenneth gone round? Was there contact or did he lose it on the curb? Not sure if there was contact there or whether he just hit the inside curb. Such a shame for Keneal. The strategy was working out so well for him.
I'm not sure how much he lost.
He's down in 11th.
So he lost. He's lost about 3.5 seconds because he's now 2.6 behind Noam. So he's not too bad, but of course he's now going to have to try and close back up to the back of the Renault. So he's still in with a shot. It'll be interesting to see. When Boots pits, we've seen Connor pitting now. So where is Connor going to come out? Connor is still going to be behind Keneal.
Oh,
But will he get Wilson?
Connor's going medium, soft, medium.
So Connor is going to come out behind Wilson. So yes, a medium, soft, medium it looks like for Connor. So opposite to Bruno. And that's just Legends passing the AI. So I think this is the closest battle now, is Connor with Wilson. Although Bruno actually is he on the track map?
Right behind
Jump on
Stubbsy.
with him at the next DRS straight.
Coming up to the chicane now.
Yeah, Connor makes light work of Wilson with the help of DRS. And Bruno now is going to Oh, Stubbs has been good on his defence so far, and he does have some straight line speed in that AlphaTauri. Yeah, so he keeps Bruno behind again. Although I think he may have had DRS from the McLaren actually.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, it's been impressive so far from Stubby with his defence. He may have to use more of those elbows come the end of the race, as I imagine he'll be under quite a lot of pressure from Bruno Noam and potentially Keneal towards the end. Boots still staying out. He's going to do another lap on those mediums. So maybe he's going to try the one-stop. Unless he's going to do 2 lots of soft tyre stints after this, because then he'll be really quick at the end.
I think that's a good shot. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to go soft after this, isn't he?
Yeah, so he'll obviously be losing time now.
Yeah.
But he's going to gain that back in his next 2 stints. So, yeah, that could be interesting between him and Keneal towards the end. Because he'll be coming fast towards the end of the race. Bruno right on the back of Stubbsy, all over that gearbox like a rash. And makes that stick. Oh, and it's close. Oh, a slight touch, no damage though. But he's now going to get the aid of DRS, and he gets a really good exit. He should get this back off
I would take it on.
I tell you what, I know Bruno's had a few more straightforward races this season, but I bet Bruno's really enjoying this.
Yeah, 100%.
I say the same about Hamilton in Formula 1. Of course, Dave, we know you're a big fan of his.
I mean, Hamilton is a great racing driver, 100%. But his car is also amazing. I mean, no disrespect against Russell, but the job he did in Hamilton's car, I mean, no one can take that away from him.
He has been test driver for Mercedes for 2 years, hasn't he, Russell?
Yeah.
He's Ron Bus in the pits now.
So
Sorry.
he has been in the car quite often. Sorry.
Yeah, but he showed that he is the Williams. He is faster than the Williams.
Yeah, 100%. Connor's just putting the fastest lap. Maybe Connor.
Nice.
Connor pushing now, so seeing some gaps close up now. So Connor challenging Keneal, who will still be ruining. Like I said, we don't know if it was a mistake or if there was contact, but he'll be ruining that error when him and Bruno were side by side, because he's taking him out of that DRS train and that battle for the lead. Bruno has got past Stubbsy again, but Stubbsy again will get the bite of DRS. He comes back on the second DRS straight. Connor has got past Keneal.
Why doesn't Bruno wait until this straight?
Yeah. Although
exactly the same
exit, but again, Stubbsy's straight line speed in that AlphaTauri looks really strong.
Fast.
Got him in before the corner, and Connor stays ahead of Keneal after the second DRS zone. Some really interesting battles going on. Bruno versus Stubbsy. We've got obviously Connor coming back through. Noam's been going quietly about his business. He's got no penalties, only a second behind Bruno.
Yeah, he's doing
and of course, Stubbsy has a penalty. So really impressive job from Noam on his return. I'm right in saying that this is his first race back, isn't it? Or did he do?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So yeah, really impressive job from Noam on his return.
He needs to stay at the RS, doesn't he? Really? Just to stay on the back of Bruno.
Rhombus has passed BCT Legends, so showing that he does have some good pace in that car. Z-Tech's picking up another time penalty. Probably frustrated from the game. You know, Codemasters can take the life and soul out of you at times with its issues. But massive credit, massive respect for staying in the race there, Z-Techs, and like I said, anything can happen. There's still points in play, not far off the top 10 for that Mercedes, and it'll be important come the end of the race for Mercedes. With Bruno, he has waited this time for the DRS zone, so he must be listening to you this time, David. He's filmed me once, shame on you. Filmed me twice, he'll get you back.
Not stops his defending with all his DRS.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll only last so long.
2 more
Ooh,
laps.
big lock up there.
2 more laps and Stubbsy will be at ERS.
Yep.
And Bruno's still full.
Yeah. Jeez. And then no, I'm just waiting. It's about 1.3 seconds back now, seeing what happens with these two guys in front. Boots still out there though, on those medium tyres. I think maybe he will go for the hards. He's not. He's still not pitting.
I would like to know how those tiles feel now.
Yeah, they can't be great. I mean, Stubbsy's closing up pretty quickly and bringing Bruno and Noam with him. Noam now within DRS of the front two. And Connor catching the lot of them at the moment, so we could have a 4-way battle for the lead within the next few laps. So this race is really starting to spice up now.
Yeah.
Or as our resident Scouse commentator likes to say, this could get very saucy.
You imagine the pace when they get new softs on.
Oh, God, yeah. Zetex has retired in the pits now. The race wasn't coming to him. Obviously, maybe he still had the frame rate issue. It can't be fun to drive. I've driven with that. You've done it as well, David. It's not.
No,
It just feels like
it's impossible.
Yeah, it's almost undrivable.
Feels like
so
you.
I don't.
Feels like you hit your braking point perfectly, but yeah, still 100 meters off.
Yeah, exactly. Bruno has got Stubbsy.
Yeah.
It looks like he got a much better exit this time as well. So
He's
Bruno
not sure
Bruno
if
be
Stubbsy has the
arrested.
pace to get him back this time.
Yeah.
So this time he's made it stick. So he now needs to try and get a bit of a gap to Stubbsy, unless Stubbsy goes for an undercut. It took him a few laps to get past, so Stubbsy will think he can defend again. Now what can Noam do behind these guys?
Connor's coming at red, knots behind Doam though, isn't he? In fifth.
He is on the, I mean, in the final stint, but he could go onto softs again if he stretches out that stint. And be just as fast as these medium guys in front.
Boots.
Could be really interesting.
Boots lost 3 seconds on this lap.
Yeah, it's sort of risk versus reward, but it's now it's not rewarding anymore. I think he's losing too much time now to try and make that back up at the end. We'll see. Obviously, he's a Division 1 driver. I'm Division 3, so he probably knows a lot more than I do. But I think it's costing him now.
I mean, it's half a second more of the 3 corners.
Yeah. Bruno's coming fast.
It's like Bruno turned up the engine a bit.
Yeah, he's put his cup of tea down now.
Yeah.
Stubbsy took a few tenths out of him down that straight, again showing that he's got the pace.
Yeah. Stubbs is out of ERS.
Yeah.
Bruno
of course,
is on
he's used it all
70.
up, hasn't he? Alain being passed by Legends, it looks like. Well, they're side by side still. So a good battle towards the final points positions here with Alain, Schoof and Legends. Legends allows his teammate to have a go at the Red Bull. Schoof, oh, a little bit of contact there, and he makes it stick. Nice move from Schoof around the outside of the Red Bull. So I think Legends may have assisted his teammate a bit there.
It's a penalty from Noam.
Oh, that's going to affect towards the end. And I
Yep.
think,
Boots
I've
in the
just
pits.
missed Bruno. Oh no, he's in the
No, in the
pits.
pits.
So what tyres will he go on to? This should be interesting. I can't see him doing 2 soft stints now. I think he'd lose too much time in the pits, but we'll see what colour tyres
He's gone
are
on
waiting
softs.
for him.
Softs.
Softs?
Yeah. On
So
the
now he's
stopper.
got to take those tyres 11 laps on the softs, so he'll be quick initially, but then at the end,
They will drop fast.
we'll see. Yeah.
Interesting.
So how far is he behind Keneal? He's quite a way behind. I think that's cost him quite a lot. But then again, Keneal will be pitting again. So it could come back to him.
He's about 16 seconds behind Keneal.
Yeah. So of course, when Keneal pits, he'll be likely behind Boots, but then he'll have new tyres. So there's interesting battles all over at the moment. Stubbsy's still within DRS of Bruno. He needs to make sure he stays there to keep Noam at bay. I'm not going to look at what the penalties are because it's more interesting to see where people drop or climb at the end.
Yeah, I agree. But the 3-second penalty that Stubbsy and Noam has, that will hurt them.
Yes. Oh, definitely, because Connor, of course, is within
Flying.
3 seconds of both of them
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So we could be looking Was it UG that betted on the Haas one too?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Likely. Of course, my pick for the win unfortunately left the race quite early on, so I'm out.
Yeah, same.
So apologies if I jinxed you, Davison. I do have I do have form in that area. Sorry, Speedy. For previous races.
Connor's going to get Noam, I think, this lap.
Yeah, he's right on his tail.
Yeah.
Although, of course, he's 6 laps into the softs, and we saw early on in the race when they had more fuel on board. Around 6 laps, we saw some of them starting to pit. So we'll see how long Connor will want to stay on those soft tyres for in the dirty air of the Renault.
Exit.
Yeah, it looks like Noam got the jump there a little bit. See what he can do, because if he can close up enough on this straight, he'll have obviously the second DRS one to have a go at him into that tricky chicane. So it's all about the exit now for Connor.
Yeah.
Looks like Noam's using his ERS in the right places, because he seems to just edge out at the start, but he's going to push into the outside. Nice move, gets it done before the corner. Soft tyre still working well for Connor.
He gets soft when he can, I think then.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
And no one's done a great job so far.
I've been really impressed with Noam's race so far. Great job in qualifying. Kept himself in the race, just keeping himself consistent and in there. And he's, like I said, a podium he's still got a chance for a podium, but that penalty, like you said, David, could come back to bite him. Keneal has dropped about 5.5 seconds back from Noam since that incident with Bruno. As we say that, Kenneth comes in for his final pit stops. This is going to be important for where he comes out compared with Boots.
Yep.
So we'll see what tyres Kenneth comes up. He's going for the mediums.
Oh no, Boots.
So he obviously doesn't think the softs will last.
Boots is going flying.
So it's going to be the pace of the softs of Boots versus how quickly they go for Keneal to see if he can catch him. As Keneal drops to... where's he going to come out? 12th. So some work to do for Keneal to get himself back up. Of course, some of the cars in front will likely still have to pit again. How far does that put him behind Boots? Oh, these days Rhombus has now got past Wilson.
He's about 7 seconds behind Boots, I think. Keneal is now.
7 seconds.
About that, yeah.
And when those soft tyres go, or when any of the tyres go, as we saw what happened with Boots on those mediums, that time can come down quite quickly.
Yeah.
He's almost had a good race. He's been quietly making his way forward. Still 10 laps or 9.5 laps to go on those softs. I don't think he'll take those to the end now, so I imagine he'll have to pit again still. He's been making his way up quite nicely. No, I'm still hanging on to the back of Connor, making sure he stays up with the front 3. Whereas Bruno has
Stop to pits.
categorically pulled that pin. So here we go. Well, you said before how strong the undercut was. This is going to be important for Stubbsy and Noam, because if Bruno stays out more than 1 lap, we could see Stubbsy back in the lead.
Soft. Stubbsy.
Yeah, soft.
Yeah, softs.
Yeah, both into softs. Now they need to make sure they don't come out in traffic, which I think they will come out in traffic. This could hurt them.
That's going to be close.
Stubbsy needs to get out in front of that Red Bull. I don't think he's going to
do it.
He's going to come out behind both of them.
Just in front of the racing point, I
This
think.
could hurt him, this. I wonder if he thought he had enough time to get out in front of that gaggle. It's hurt Noam even more because he's behind the entire train. Maybe that's what Bruno's waiting for, just so he gets that gap so he can pit.
Oof, the exit from Stubbsy. Wow.
Oh, yeah, he's already passed him. Even at the start of where the DRS comes open. Shoot, he's going to have a look back. No, he's not. Stubbsy needs a good exit here, otherwise he can't afford for Schoof to get back past him again. And yeah, he's got a really good exit.
Oh, it's a safety car.
Yes. Oh, what have we missed? What's happened? Who's on the track somewhere?
It looks like Legend has lost his complete wing.
Oh,
He has, yes.
I wonder where he's done that, because I wonder if he's
Yeah.
on that sort of fast left-right in the first sector before the chicane. I wonder if he's lost it there and hit the wall.
It was down by the hairpin, wasn't
Oh.
it? He's getting back on track, I think.
Wow, well this
Bruno
suddenly got
pits.
interesting because Bruno has
Yeah.
a free pit stop, effectively. What will Connor do? Connor will pit as well. So
Yep.
double stack for Haas. So let's see how the Haas team can do this. This is going to be really interesting because Boots, of course, has already made his stop. So will Boots come out in all this?
Oh, just ready for him. Just. Wow.
Might have been a small delay, but it might
Yeah.
work out okay for him. Boots could be a net P2 here. This could work out really well for Boots.
Wow.
Stubbsy has got Connor.
Interesting.
Where's Connor going to drop to? And I think Noam is probably going to come out behind Connor. Yes, just. So I think everyone's taking the opportunity to pit at that point. So
Yep. Everyone on new tires, except for Boots. And Kenil, of course. He will...
it should help him with his tyre life with the
Yep.
safety car.
Agree. Will be a bit slow beginning.
Yeah.
Been interesting last 7 laps though. Or when it'll be probably less than probably about 5 laps when you get the result done.
It'll be because
Interesting. See him go.
so because of the safety car, we can see Stubbsy and Noam unfortunately lost out there. They're both out of the podium positions now. And Kenil is the only one on the medium tyres, so I think this could
It's gonna hurt.
probably not worked out in his favour.
Man. Still looking good for the Haas one too.
Dave's Rhombus has made his way up to 6 and he's on fresh softs, so he got that safety car has been timed perfectly for him, so he's, like I said, been making his way up the field. He's now in a net P6 and potentially, depending on penalties, a 4th place for him if he can stick with the Stubbsy and Noam. So yeah, despite the whatever I've been qualifying, and I'm sure if that cost anyone any issues, there'll be clips. But on paper at least, he potentially is looking at a 4th place finish.
Looks like another lap.
Yeah, Legend's still quite a way off the back, but it's like I said, the importance of staying in the race. Legends has been off the back, had an incident, and is going to be right at the back of the field, all bunched up again on fresh tyres.
Yep.
So it's not over till it's over. One of our latest and newest admins of ERN, showing if you just stay in it, there's still a chance of a point. See if he can make his way into the top 10 in the final 5 or 6 laps.
He'll have to do well because he's got a few penalties I've seen come from the bottom. So.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, yeah.
A couple, I think. So. We'll have to wait and see.
You can have a good battle with Speedy Bot. I'll get back to the front, ready for the restart.
Yeah, it must be in this lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Legends will catch up on the next straight, or maybe even by the hairpin. So for Connor to have a chance of this, because he'll be feeling pretty confident now that he's going himself up to 3rd, he needs to clear Boots as quickly as possible. And Boots is going to need to have the widest car, arguably wider than a Senna McLaren at Monaco.
Yeah.
Because his tyres will only go a few more laps, and then he'll be potentially skating around on ice for the final lap or 2.
Wonder if everyone's tires is going to start to fall off at the end, so it will benefit Kenneth. I'm not sure, but
Possibly. I'm sure Kenneth will be hoping that.
yeah.
Because he's got some pretty quick guys behind him on fresh tyres.
Safety
Who will
car
be after
in.
that P7.
Safety car in this lap.
Safety car in. So for the final time this season, unless there's a safety car straight away again, Bruno will lead them away as he slows the field down. We will have 6 laps to go.
Oh, no one's got a 5-second penalty.
Oh, what's just happened there?
No,
What's happening?
5-second penalty.
Just seen Kenneth drive through
What's happening?
the field.
Yeah, he drove through the whole field.
Unless he was in AI, was he? I don't know.
Kenneth is leading the race.
What?
I can't explain what happened. I saw Kenneth and Bruno's car get a little bit excited with each other. Now Kenneth's in the lead. I'm sure we'll find out what's happened, but I guess Bruno is our net leader. I'm not sure what happened with Kenneth. Unless, I mean, it looks like he's slowing down already. He might slow down to let them go. Yeah, so Bruno leads the way.
Kenneth is definitely not slowing down. He's fine.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out after the race what happened with Kenneth.
And I think Noam went into the back of Kenneth as well. He's still got a 5 second penalty now. He's just got double speed in the pit
Oh,
lane
of course,
as well.
Noam's at the back.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh my god, goal masters.
Although Noam was ahead of Kenneth on the track.
Kenneth
so
let him through.
again, yeah, Kenneth let them all go now. Such bad luck for Kenneth.
Yeah.
That could be it for the constructors because Boots is P2, about to be passed by Connor. And Connor up the inside on the fresh tyres. So for Boots, all he's going to do is keep those tyres within its life cycle. But yeah.
Did no one
Kenneth
get damaged or what happened?
No one got damaged, I'd say, front end. I think he went behind in the rear of Kenneth, didn't he? I think Kenneth went into AI probably to flip it, and his car shot through the field, I would say, just guessing.
Oh god, yeah.
Maybe. It's happened
We've
before.
seen it happen in a race earlier this season in Spain with
Oh my god.
with the ERN crowding, and AI decided
Yes.
to take his car for a ride. Yeah, as always, last race of the season, Codemasters delivering as usual. Yeah, we'll crack on, we'll try and keep up, see if we can find out what happened, but I think Kenneth has dropped himself back to where he was
Very sporting.
before the before the incident, so yeah, really good from Kenneth. Stubbsy has got past Boots as well, as we saw. So there is your battle for the lead. It is the 2 Haas cars out front. Stubbsy, like I said, we know he's got a penalty running in. He will have the fresh tyres of Days Rhombus hunting him down, so could even see Days Rhombus on the podium here now. Really unfortunate for Noam. Like I said, we don't know what's happened. I'm sure we'll find out, but he's driving such a good race.
Yeah.
Now he's so unfortunate. Legends has left the session now, so I think he's retired in the pits. Yeah, real shame for Noam there. If you're listening, Noam, buddy, you had a great race. Yeah, I guess these things happen in racing.
Wonder if there'll be team orders in Haas for Wills and Connor. Wonder if Wills might let his team get through for the win.
I don't think Bruno's got that in him.
Still let Schumacher and Barrichello back in the day.
Whoop. Another 3-second penalty for Stubbsy.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Be interested to see where that drops him down to. Boots currently 4th.
So yellow flag also.
We're looking on the track.
Oh no,
Renault going
oh
slowly.
no, he lost it.
Such a shame.
Yeah.
About 23 laps of this race, he was doing such a good job in his layer. He's lost his front right end plate. Oh, unlucky buddy. He's had such a good. We're not going to see what I think we're about to see. If you're listening, Noam, if you're going to retire, just retire in the pits, buddy, not on the track. Please, not on the track. You've had a good race, let's not spoil it.
He's off again. He's ghosting him.
He's still going.
Rhombus is having a go
The
at
action.
Boots.
Just 3/10 down now as he comes up to the second DRS straight. Boots is going to need his elbows out here. I think he's close enough to have a go. Nope. But then again, he doesn't need to have a go because of the penalties.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want Stubbsy to get too far up the road if he wants to hang on to that podium. Noam is being caught by the leaders. Hopefully he just pulls into the pits at the end of this lap. Neither sorts his wing out. And cracks on.
He's in the pits
Only
now.
12 cars left in the race. So I think the biggest battle on the track at the moment is sort of Days Rumbus. 3/10 off the back of Boots on those 8-lap holes. Soft's doing a good job holding on to 4th place still. But Kenneth has come in with him. So Kenneth still is 7/10 behind. Like you said, David, those medium tyres could come to him at the end and he could...
Yeah.
The podium isn't a million miles away. Oh, not the best exit from Days Rumbus.
He's got minimal ERS as well, hasn't he?
Alan all over the back of Wilson. Yeah, he's going to wait for the second DRS straight now. It's quite a big DRS train here. Could all cancel each other out, but there's still 2.5 laps to go.
Rumbus has got boots
Two
in.
Hasses have taken the bus to the finish line already, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
As Days Rumbus does get past Boots now. So Boots on those soft tyres beginning to drop off pretty quickly, unfortunately. So Kenneth now finds himself behind his rival in the Constructors. So all of a sudden this battle is back on. Again, we don't know the penalty situations, but Kenneth is going to want to get past the Alfa Romeo ASAP. See another yellow flag somewhere.
Oh no.
Oh, a time-second penalty for Kenil. He needs to get past that Alfa Romeo then as quickly as possible. Stubbsy gets a penalty.
No.
Penalties are beginning to rack up now. That's unlucky for Stubbsy.
That's gonna hurt.
I mean, I haven't seen many other for Boots, but Boots could still stick the Alpha on a one-stop on the 3rd step of that podium. Oh no, of course, Days Rumbus hasn't got any penalties. Just doesn't like Kenil can get the traction out of the hairpin to close on Boots. Alain now. Can he get any closer to Wilson? No, they're all cancelling each other out. Although he's still got 40% of ERS left. Well, this could be Kenil's best chance.
Boots is out of ERS as well.
He's got to do it on the next lap.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we've got the two Hasses checking out front. Stubbsy's got some penalties. He needs to try and build up a gap to Days Rumbus. I don't think he's going to be able to build a big enough gap because I'm sure I've seen he's got at least 2 penalties. So therefore he'd need at least 6 seconds, I believe. Shoof picks up a penalty. He's in 9th place.
What's that?
Oh,
Who's that?
oh, what's happened to Stubbsy? Stubbsy spun.
Oh no. Oh, he's doing donuts.
Or he's doing celebratory donuts on the last lap. Potentially. Or he spun and then decided to do donuts. But
Oh, now he's lost it again.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
doing...
he's absolutely lost it.
I mean, as far as score out of 10 donuts go, I'd give that maybe a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, awful.
Sorry, Stubbsy. Okay, so we'll jump back on with Bruno. It's the final lap of ERN Division 1 here in Abu Dhabi. It's been an incredible season from Bruno. He's going to finish it the way he's done most of the season, in the lead, and he looks like he's still pushing. He's using his ERS. I think he's going to try and go for a faster
Here
lap.
comes Kyle.
Oh god, they're all in the train going.
Can Kenil get Boots here?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, he can.
Yeah, he done him.
Pulls out the slipstream. They're all lining up on the final lap for a final attempt. So Kenneth does get Boots on track. Jump back on with Bruno now as he comes down to the final few corners. Although I have just seen Neo about to set one up the inside. Did he make it stick? He did. Good move from Neo. And then here we go, Bruno our champion of Division 1, as the fireworks go off, wins the final race here in Abu Dhabi. ABR Connor comes through in second. It's a 1-2 for Haas. They win the Constructors, as we saw a few races ago. Bruno's won the championship. They finished 1-2 in the race. It's been a brilliant performance from them two. ARS Alan jumps up to 4th.
Yeah,
Good result from Alan. Rumbus in 3rd. Wilson is 5th. Boots stays in 6th, ahead of Kenneth by 2/10.
Wow.
What does that do in the Constructors? I think that will give Alfa Romeo the Constructors position.
Yeah,
I think. For that. Neo finishes in 8th, Schuf in 9th. I imagine Stubbsy will get 10th because, of course, SpeedyBot is not allowed to get points. I don't know how it works if an AI finishes. Do they just get moved up, or does nobody get the point? I would imagine. Does Stubbsy get the point there, David?
What did you say?
Stubbsy's finished 11th. SpeedyBot has finished 10th, but I imagine Stubbsy will get the final
Yeah,
point.
we won't count.
Yeah. Yep. No, I'm doing celebratory donuts on his return race at the final race of the season.
I think Boots has done it for Alfa Romeo, hasn't he? Having Mercedes. Well, yeah.
I think so. I think there's only a point between them, so he's finished 6th
If
and
he's 2 points
7th, I
ahead,
think.
you get 8 points and you only get 6th, I think.
Yeah. They've been close all season, and that's what it came down to. 0.2 of a second between Boots and Kenneth at the final race of the season. But yeah, Bruno is the one that takes the plaudits. He's done it all season. Yeah, an incredible job from Bruno. I don't know if you want to say anything about Bruno, but it's been one hell of a season from him. He has had incredible pace, and Connor's been his closest challenger, as he was in this race as well.
He's an absolute machine, isn't he? His laps on TT and in the race are just flawless, aren't they? He just really makes a mistake, uses no ERS. The guy is just unhuman. Literally. Anybody that plays this game, they'll realise how far he is ahead of everybody else. He's streets ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting next season when we have Davison
Yeah.
for a full season. Of course, Connor will be back with the bit between his teeth, see if he can take the challenge to Bruno again. We've obviously got some new people joining as well. We've seen a couple in the last few races to see if they can challenge our champion. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Season 5. Division 1, of course, goes to line only, so no assists next season. So it is only the best of the best that will be duking it out around the full calendar.
That's going to be really interesting.
It's amazing how the Division 1 field, I know it's stage quite but it's amazing how close they all stay together, isn't it, than if you look at Div 2 and Div 3, how the field gets so much more spread up. They seem to be a lot closer together with their talent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Driver of the day?
So,
Would you say that
driver of the
Rumbus?
day. I mean, it's hard to. I mean, for me, Bruno started, what was it, 5th or 6th on the mediums, worked his way through the field, came away with the win by 2 seconds, still pushing on the final lap. Deja Rumbus, like you said, incredible race, I think. Yeah, one of those two for the shout for me. I'd probably edge with Bruno, just because. Yeah, no mistakes again. The pace was there, and he was, like I said, he was pushing and making moves, and his battle with Stubbsy was extremely entertaining.
Yeah, great race all round.
So we'll do a quick rundown. Bruno Will taking the lead. Taking the win, not the lead. ABR Connor with second place. Oh, sorry, yeah, Bruno Will also got the fastest lap of the race. No surprise. And Days Rumbus, after some interesting qualifying tactics, does actually get on the podium. So he started 13th. So actually, I will agree with you there, Big G. I think Days Rumbus is our driver of the day.
Yeah.
Started 13th. Clean race, kept out of trouble. Got himself on the podium. So yeah, that is it from Division 1 this season. We'll be back on the 7th of February at Australia, where we'll see some of these guys with some new faces going toe-to-toe in the land down under. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Division 2 is tomorrow at 7:30. Our latest champion, NRC Ireland, will be looking to close off the season in style with our very own David Storm to challenge. Are you looking forward to tomorrow, David?
Yeah, absolutely. We're practicing a lot, so really hope so.
Expecting
Yeah, hope we can have some luck for tomorrow. and then obviously Big G we take to the marina at Abu Dhabi on Tuesday. How are you feeling for Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, I had my first win here 3 or 4 weeks ago, so yeah, we shall see. I've not been exactly on the pace for the second half of the season, but we'll give it a go, and hopefully challenge the champion in Massey, and hopefully we can have that battle we've been longing for.
Yeah, yeah, looking forward to Tuesday. But it's been it's been entertaining. I've enjoyed the commentary again, and yeah, hopefully we'll have another good season next season. Anyone that's been watching that isn't part of ERN, get in touch. We'll get you in, and thank you from us all.
Yep, thank you.
Cheers, thank you.